Hey everyone. Happy New Year. Official. It is official. I was inspired by Miss Dee Dee at Motivated to Soar. I got on out of here. I don't think her live ended, but if she sees this, I got on up, sis. It wasn't quite as cold as I thought. It's chilly, and I'm gonna make sure I don't get sick, but it's in the 50s. But I got on out here and started walking. So I'm gonna get my little walk on, walk around the neighborhood. So I hope you can pop on or somebody. So I don't like she said I don't have to walk by myself. But yeah, it's good. I need to do this anyway. To get out, start moving. Get out and start moving. Just clear my head. Starting the new year off. Just gotta keep a fresh start, fresh, clear mindset. Just get going. Right? You gotta get going. 'Cause I know I got some pounds on me that I definitely want to get off. Like literally this morning. And I should be ashamed of myself. Literally this morning I got up probably around, I stayed in the bed, but I was awake, I want to say probably around 7, 8 something. Eating M&Ms. M&Ms, y'all. Peanut M&Ms. I bought me some yesterday at the store. And the big bag, too. Telling all my business. But I got up and I ate them. I ain't eat the whole bag now, but hey, whoever's watching, I'm just out on my little, starting my new year off right with my walk. But and I'll get back to that in a minute. But I got up this morning and doing something I know I have no business doing. Is eating some M&Ms before I even ate breakfast. Yeah, that part. And I know better. I knew better. But I just wanted something sweet to put in my mouth. And I ate a good couple of little handfuls. And then I put it on like, nope, Deborah, you're not gonna eat all these M&Ms. But I did it, and yeah. See which way I'm gonna go. Hold on, hold on. Okay, that's that Rottweiler over here to the left of me. Hey, Silas Entertainment, how you doing? He's out here walking. I don't know if you follow Dee Dee Motivated to Soar. She just finished her walk. And I was like, you know what? Let me get my behind on up and get to moving. I definitely need to. So let me get on out here, walk around the neighborhood. And the weather's not too bad. I thought it was colder out here than it is, but it's actually I think it's in the high 50s. But it's not too bad because the sun is shining bright. But yes, I was saying, I knew I did something I didn't have no business doing this morning. I got up eating M&Ms, and I did not something that I do. I don't just eat a whole bunch of candy, but sometimes I just have a taste for it. So, and I can think back lately, I've been having a lot of taste for it. Your sister's having a baby. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, what is she having? Hey, everyone else who's watching, how y'all doing? Love. Lord Jesus, can't even walk without nobody slowing down to watch you. But anyway, keep on walking. I'm gonna keep on walking. But yeah, I need to be walking anyway. Like I said, to get my little exercise. I'm trying to see which direction I'm gonna go. I might go, if I go that way, yep, I could go that way and then I can come on up. I'm gonna go that way. I don't think there's no other dogs on that side. You gotta be watchful. There's some people outside and their park is right here. And if their dog is out and they bite me, just like they complain about my dog, I'm gonna say something to them about their dog. Because it's their responsibility, dog owners, and I'm one myself. It's our responsibility to keep our dog on a leash inside the gate or whatever, whatever your setup is. But anyway, so again, like I said, I was inspired to walk by Dee Dee. If she catches this or not, I don't know. But I needed to do it anyway. So I'm out here, I'm just walking and just, I guess I was just thinking about, starting the year off fresh. Have a couple journals that I'm going to be going through. shared a video. I think I talked about it already in my live before, but I'm gonna hey Anwar, how you doing? I think you had been on my channel a while ago, I believe. How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, and so I'm gonna start on those. I started the first one this morning. The the Legacy Blueprint, and so, has like prayer prompts, prayer journal prompts for you to just sit. You think about the question, and God really gave me some insight too from that first prompt this morning, honestly. And I wrote it down, and it's a 15-day journal, and I'm gonna write. I'm gonna work on that for the next 15 days because I did today. So it's a 15-day journal, and then I'm gonna go on through the prompts and see where the Lord leads me on what He wants me to do. Hey, everybody that's watching, say hey. Let me know what you're doing for the new year. I'm actually doing a good thing. I'm walking on the first day of the year and getting that on. Hi, how you doing? All right. Getting my walk on. Get some fresh air. Thought it was colder than what it is, but it's not too bad. So get out here, getting it on, getting it in. And I need to do this more often. So I guess this will be me holding myself accountable, right? Hi, how you doing? All right. Yeah, holding myself more accountable. I need to see who's all in my neighborhood too. You gotta be watchful, be mindful to know who's out. Cause I'll be honest, I'm a homebody. I am a homebody, true to my nature. The only time you'll see me out and about is like I tell my daughter I'm going to an event, something, and usually my events are business related, work related. I'm an author, entrepreneur. So most of what I do is centered around that. And this right here, of course, but so it's either an author event I'm going to, whether it's a vendor event or a dinner, gala, something like that to that nature. That's what I do. So, I mean, that's my business. I'm passionate about what the Lord is leading me to do. And so, even with the journal prompt, I'm passionate about listening and learning what it is that God wants to show me so that I can stay on the right path. And I know part of that also taking care of your mental health as well as your physical health. And in that, also your financial health, which is back to the legacy blueprint. You know, um, I got to get my finances in order. Got to get them in order. I let life get in the way, literally, and it was like a snowball effect, to be honest. I was working, I moved back here, of course, still, but after my you know toxic relationship or whatever, but I moved back here, brought my job with me because I was working from home, and then I needed to, because I was working from home, so I was stuck in the house all day. But I needed to get out, so I started back driving Lyft because I used to drive Lyft before I moved. So I got all that back set up and everything, got my inspection and all, and I started back driving for Lyft. My car was running fine, for a while, and then it wasn't. Yeah, and my whole transmission, engine rather, no, my transmission went out. So I had a 2013 Ford Escape, but it was more to replace the engine than it was, that was more than even it would cost more than the car was worth, basically. So, long story short, I wasn't doing that anymore. So I started doing other odd jobs working from home. And then in that time frame, my mom's physical health got worse. And I think maybe physical and mental because she lost her sister. Well, she actually lost two sisters a year apart. And in between that, my dad lost his sister. So it just was a lot going on. And I was needed a little bit more at home. Transportation wasn't there. We had cars in the household, but I didn't have my own for a little while. So long story short, I was not working outside of the house anymore. Now I got priorities, checking to make sure ain't no stray dogs walking around. But so long story short, I started just focusing more on my business. I even started back with doing selling health insurance for a little bit, But said life has a way of life, and so I got to get my finances in order, which is what I was saying as far as with the Legacy Blueprint journal that I'm working on. So I'm doing that for the next 15 days, and simultaneously I have a 365-day planner, journal planner from another author friend of mine, Rachel Branch. She's actually a financial analyst. I believe actually both of them are her. She works in finances, and Thomas Shea Pruitt, who did the Legacy Blueprint, she also is a financial analyst guru. I'm not sure their exact title, but they are both in finances. So I'm working on something. I got to get my things in order, and do what it is that God wants me to do. Because, like I said, I'm also seeing about my mother, but I just got to work through all that and pray about it. And the Lord's going to lead us into the right direction. So that's what I'm doing. But I got to start, I got to take care of me. If I don't take care of me, then how am I going to take care of everybody else? And that's how I got to look at it. That's how I got to look at it. I got to take care of me. And I'm starting day one. And it's not a New Year's resolution or anything like that. It's just I'm starting. I decided, well, I don't say decided. I listened, and I'm starting today. And I got everything in preparation. Actually, because I had bought the Legacy Journal. Matter of fact, I bought that Legacy Journal when I went to an event with Grace for This in Augusta back in, I think, 2023. Because I moved back home in 2022. So, yeah, I bought that way back then, but God knew that I was going to need it, right? He always knows. He knows everything anyway before we know it. But I bought that back then. And then I did just buy the run from Rachel Branch. I just bought that like maybe a couple weeks ago. That she had it for sale. I'm like, you know what? It's a digital journal. $5, it's not expensive, in my price range. So I did it and I downloaded it and I got on my own printer and everything. So I printed it out. And it was a little struggle with that too, because I don't know what was going on with my printer. I was having trouble getting everything to print out correctly. But like I said, I've been praying, like, okay, Lord. And then, hey Maverick, how you doing? Then I got it printed out right, and everything worked out fine. I think I'll go this way, yeah. And everything worked out fine, so I got everything printed out correctly. So that's working fine. So that's ready to go, and I'm gonna look through it today, later on today, and read through and see what I need to start jotting down as far as like income and expenses. 'Cause this is about helping you plan your goals and your savings and all those things. So I'm gonna work on that, and then after that, well, the planner journal, the financial planner, that's of course 365, so that's all year. But after I finish the 15-day legacy blueprint, then I'm gonna start on the Sit With You for a Minute, Sis, by Angel Charmaine. And you can get hers on speakupsis.com /books, I believe. Speakupsis.com. Just type in Speak Up Sis or Angel Charmaine and you'll find her. But I'm going to start on that. And that is a 31-day journal to help you with your authenticity, just to help you see yourself more clearly, to, learn some things about yourself, because you can never stop learning. You never stop learning. You never stop learning about yourself, right? So that's what I'm going to work through that as well. And that'll get my year started off right, because that'll take me into February. So that's where I'll be with that. And just continue working on me. I'm continue working on me and see how I can be a better me. How I can be a better me. And I'm going to try my best to stay determined as well to get up and walk, weather permitting, at least, 20, 30 minutes a day. And I got to get my dog another leash too so I can walk him. But then now, temporarily, I have my grandpup. Well, no, she ain't no puppy. She a grown lady. But my one of my daughters have a dog, so I'm gonna have her dog for a little bit, but probably no more than like a week or two. Cause they're a handful. Cause my dog is a boy, and he's a horned toad. If you get my drift, and and he's not been fixed. I did not have him fixed. And her dog is she's a girl, but she has been fixed, but still he's bigger than she is, and just the whole thing, and you know, he ain't doing all that. But if y'all want to check him out too, go to my other channel, Comforts World. And you'll see a tan color pit bull face. And you'll see him on there. But yeah, so I'm just, like I said, focusing on being a better me, you know, continuing to listen to Christ more. Um, just, walk in my purpose, do what it is that He wants me to do. 'Cause it's not about me. It's never about me. It's never about me. I use my life experiences to help other people on their journeys. And, some people might have said I share too much or whatever, but I pray about it and I share what it is the Lord wants me to share. And I pray that if I do overshare at times or in some ways, that He will redirect me and show me what it is or how He wants me to share what it is that He has me share. And I go from there. I go from there. Yeah, this is a nice little walk. Sure, now they got some pit bulls over there, and they bigger than my baby. I think I'm gonna cut through here though. They actually are on that corner right there. Corner. They probably in the house too. But yeah, cause they supposed to be, well, I guess they ain't gonna really bark too much unless my dog be out here with me. But I'm still keeping my eyes peeled. Keeping my eyes peeled. But yeah, I need to, like I said, I need to walk for my mental as well as my physical. 'Cause being out in the fresh air is good for you. It's good for your endorphins. Get those going, you know. Because most of what I do is in the house. Because I see it about my mom or running the kids back and forth to school. Either way, I'm sitting in the car or whatever, I need to get out, but I don't work outside the house anymore. So I'm at home. And like I said, this is actually good for my mental. Because you got to get out. Yeah, writing, but I write about my real life. So I'm not even escaping in my writing, honestly. Like it helps me. It helps me, my writing does. But it's not an escape, more of like a release. Yeah, when you write memoirs and poetry about your real life and your emotions, it's more of a release. It is a release. And that's what I aim to show people or tell them, when I am writing or when I talk to other authors, aspiring authors, I write about my life. And you can do that in a tasteful way, in a healthy way. You can do that in a way that helps others to heal or grow, whether you're doing a tell all chronological memoir or just bits and pieces of your story. Either way, write it in a way that it helps you heal, number one, and that it blesses someone else. Because you never want your writing to harm someone else, right? I never want my stories to hurt anyone or to harm them. And tell people, like especially with my memoir, Roseback and Thorns, there's domestic violence in that story. So when I'm at events and I'm talking about that book or, promoting that book, I let them know that, you know, give a trigger warning. I let them know, like, look, this is what the story is about, you know. So like they'll tell me, you know, well, I have somebody that, you know, might be going through something or I've been through something. I say, well, you know, are you okay? Because sometimes people need to read your story to help them get out of their situation, you know, help them to figure, to say, okay, hey, if she got out of it, she figured a way out, or the Lord brought her through, then there's hope for me too. And that's what I hope to show people. That my grandpa barking over there on the other side of y'all. But I hope to, you know, help them see that it is possible for them to grow as well and to get out of this situation. So that's my goal, is to share that. And that's what I aim to do. Hey, how you doing? All right. How you doing? All right. Hey. But yeah, that's what I aim to do with my writing. So I'm just gonna keep that. Yeah, I think that is her. Yeah, I'm gonna get back around there and probably bring them back inside too. I got a good 20 something, 21 minutes, 22 minutes by the time I get around to the house and for my walk. I think that's pretty good. What y'all think? I think so. I can definitely feel it in my right hip though. But I go back to the chiropractor next week anyway from the car accident. So yeah, but I definitely can feel it on my right side, and that's the side that my car was hit on. Go figure. But yeah, so didn't get quite 30 minutes in, DD, but I got my 20 something minutes in. I got my 20 something minutes in. And I want to thank y'all for coming on here with me. And for who knows, is that you, Maverick, or Anwar, Silas? Which one of y'all still on with me? Got a little startled. My neighbor. But yeah. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Helping me get this 20-minute walk in. And I do appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video. And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. My own dog barking at. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Maybe a live, maybe a video, who knows. But I will see you in the next one. Yeah, he's looking at me like, Mama, where you been? Hey, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. Boo. See, I'll turn the camera around, let y'all see him. Hey, boo-boo. Come here, man. Come here. This is comfort. I'm just telling y'all about. Hey, boo-boo. Let me let y'all see if I can let y'all see the other dog without him getting all on me. You see her. Hold on. Trying to make the camera. Oh, hold on. I'm showing it the wrong end of the camera. Ain't I? Oh, yeah. Well, she's kind of right there playing with the water in the water. Trying to see. I don't want him to make me fall. Yeah, hold on. Move! Because he had made me fall before when I walked out here and wasn't looking and all kind of stuff. But there she goes. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. That's Roxy. That's Roxy. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. There she is. Ah, no, I gotta get rid of that water. All right, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. I gotta get rid of that water.